Okay, let's, I'm very tempted to see what happens if we present the university pin to him. Oh, it's just a generic conversation. I was hoping it wouldn't be.
Dinner? The lunch menu.
Great detective in inverted commas.
Tell us more. I'm sure. So great. Look. I wonder what that joke was in Japanese, if that was
Yeah, I'm
still,
wondering about that too, yeah.
By the way, what do they call barbers in Germany?
Haircut.
Haircut.
I think I've heard that one before. Yeah.
Sorry, I should have given you more time to answer.
Yes. This thing, yeah, this is called Rants in the Japanese version too. It's a reference to the Strand magazine, which is where the home stories were originally published.
Right, that makes sense.
Because most of them start out as magazine serials, I think.
Yeah, that rings a bell. Alright. This is like, speaking of inductive versus deductive, maybe instead of the stories being written about him, he dressed up and transformed himself into the character. So the stories came first. But we'll find out. See, there you go. What came first, him or the stories? No.
Oh, yeah, so, yeah, your biographer's kinda dead?
How did you deduce you were from Afghanistan? Well, we were a Russian assassination
Russia.
who just come from Afghanistan.
In other words, we now know who to blame.
I'm really enjoying the sort of steampunk aesthetic. It's quite interesting.
Yes. That was, according to the, like, interviews with the artist, that was definitely the aesthetic they were going for.
Mm. Hey.
I wonder if we should do this one first.
Maybe he read the diary.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, somebody needs to just read the diary.
I agree with privacy and decorum and politeness, but I think it's prudent to read it. Can you read Japanese? Can you read Japanese though? That's the question. Hey, there you go. Let me guess. She's a...
I'm sorry, my takedowns are reserved for evil people.
Life is so unfair. Milkado, nado. Are those phrases?
Well, I know the first three. Goodbye, bonsai. Mikado is, sort of a term for, like, emperor or ruler.
Oh, cool, I didn't know that one.
There's a Gilbert, and I mostly know that because there's a Gilbert and Sullivan play called The Mikado.
Oh, okay.
Which is actually apparently like a satire of British royalty.
Oh, interesting. Which I can read precisely none.
Yeah, so she's okay with reading people's private thoughts when she's fangirling.
Ah. Ooh.
Oh, I was about to say, like, I know this is serious, but I was about to say that his last line was, "I lied. I actually like chicken."
Who's in the adjoining cabin?
But those weren't the two facts that he's deduced. Wait, no, we know the victim wasn't Russian. I mean, there's Japanese characters on a scroll that he wrote himself, and his diary was in Japanese.
Exactly. I actually was just because he saw the writing. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Interesting. Why write that out? Why not just, if you're dying, why not just draw a big arrow towards the wardrobe? God, Rob.
Still going with that, huh? Everyone is
Everyone's
Russian. That is wrong on a lot of levels.
Oh, buddy. Oh no, Susanna, no.
Yeah, I guess this is his first, encounter with the actual body.
Yes, please.
I think that train made several wrong stops.
Oh, what does that mean?
Yeah, that must be Russian for that.
No. What did Shom say before? Sayonara, bonsai. Because I knew
Mikado.
those. And then Mikado, you told me. And then Nado, Nado. I don't know if that's supposed to be a joke. That it's
I don't know
not
if
quite
that's
right,
like
or...
that's. I off the top of my head, I can't remember what that is.
Oh. Interesting.
Although, if you remember from case 1, wasn't the English woman who killed the victim,
Dr.
wasn't she
Wilson.
supposed to be taken to Shanghai as well?
Yeah. It's all connected. Do we look like anything in the guy in the photo? Yeah. That's the one. Take off that mask. That's true.
But that doesn't mean that we did them.
Yeah,
But
and also that.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the media. Typically. Oh dear. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Sad based
how.
on what's currently going on in Afghanistan.
I don't know how well known it would be to people in Japan at the time. But it is, the Afghanistan thing is a reference to Watson in the home stories.
Yeah. That makes sense. For viewers who don't know, Watson was a medical doctor in the army, wasn't he? And
Yes.
was posted there, yeah. Hey, more evidence.
They even talk about that in the that's even canon in the Basil the Great Mouse Detective Disney adaptation.
Really? I can't remember that. How do they...
I think they bring it up at the start. It's surprising how many details of that if you can watch that again.
I do need to rewatch it.
It is
so
very interesting when you know Holmes mythology because it gets quite a lot of it right. Meanwhile, newspapers. Okay, so I guess they're gonna leave that up to ourselves to do. Can we look at the back now?
Let's have a look. Please rush by Shanghai. Oh.
Yeah, we can't read any of this.
Sholmes did mention, just coming back from Asia, about a crown.
Maybe it's about Anastasia.
Oh.
Oh, hey, even he gets a portrait here.
Hey.
I can just imagine him just suddenly
Hello.
going,
Oh. Nikolina Pavlova.
So yeah, Pavlova is and also Vilen Bolshevik. There's a lot of food names in this case. So Bolshevik comes from both Bolshevik and Borscht, and Pavlova is
Yeah.
which actually Pavlova's a really it's actually a very it's how do I describe this? It's actually very iconic in Australia.
I was about to say that, especially at Christmas when our Christmas is in summer, so it's often very hot. We have Pavlova.
It's sometimes said because it's named after Anna Pavlova, an actual Russian ballerina, and some people say that it was invented in Australia, but that's apparently disputed. I think there's another place that claims to have invented it as well.
Interesting, yeah. But if anyone doesn't know, it's basically meringue and then you top it with whatever you like, but usually fruit and cream. Ooh. It's a lot. care more about the girl than the tiara. Ah.
I wonder if they say anything on this one. Specifically the beard.
Beard fear is real. I guess that's another niche Australian reference, isn't it? To an Australian comedy sketch.
Beard fear. Wow, which one is that from? I can't.
Because it's Leno Woodley, isn't it?
It is. Oh, it really is. I forget that episode. I mostly just remember the Primal Warrior episode.
Yes, there's one where so there's a straight man and a funny man, Leno Woodley, and one of them develops beard fear. It's quite good.
Okay, so let's move on from that newspaper. Oh, it's been split into two pieces of evidence: article about revolutionary and article about ballerina.
Interesting. 3 guesses that they're related somehow. I love that pose. Oh no.
I mean, the handcuffs.
Yes. In the cutscene, he said, "I shall reveal the killer to you in 5 seconds," and then open the wardrobe. Yeah. I wonder if he has short-term memory loss.
Something I've read from some things online that have talked about this case is they have said that whenever Holmes in the stories, whenever he laughs, his laugh is apparently supposed to be very loud and obnoxious.
Oh, interesting. Because I've only read a few Holmes stories, but I don't remember that.
Yeah, so a lot of people are like, oh yeah, this when people first found out about Sholmes in this game, a lot of Holmes fans were very confused, but there's actually a lot about this version of the character that's surprisingly accurate to the source material.
Yeah, cool.
They're just, the deductions are a bit, well, yes.
Did she just break the handcuffs?
Wait, so before you were like, oh, you did it, you're the criminal, accept your fate. Now it's like, no, you're not a criminal, stop giving up.
Oh, you do. Girl can change your mind.
I believe that would be number 4 as well. The takedown tally, which actually has a nice ring to it. Oh, okay, there's still some stuff we need to examine here.
I do wonder if you can Oh, new person.
What were we going to say? What? Examine
Reinvestigate, re-examine some of the
Now
things.
that Sholmes is here, yeah.
Oh. Oh, it's the guy who had the British accent in the cutscene. I think he had a British accent.
Yes, but...
Oh, yeah. Yep. Yay, he's the best.
Why is he using the killer's theme from the first case?
Oh gosh, he is, isn't he? That's what I was thinking.
So I'd say, I wonder if he knows anything about the newspaper article. Ah, yes.
Oh. Oh, that's alright. I know what it says.
Just wanted to see if you knew about any revolutionaries.
Oh. Silence. Hey. Aww. He's the best.
Yeah, so like again, what was that special? Like, why was he asked to go undercover? Was he bodyguarding Kazuma, or was he
Yeah.
investigating the revolutionary?
Mm. Let's chat to him first, though.
Yeah, let's see what he has to say.
That's classified. Oh, maybe he was supposed to be a bodyguard.
Oh, exactly.
Hey, there you go.
And we actually have a name for the Minister of Justice now.
Oh, wow. You did your best.
I wonder if this is what we were supposed to ask before, and then I may have jumped the gun with presenting the
That's
thing.
true.
Oh, I believe this. We've already. Yeah, we've seen this. Yeah, we've seen this dialogue before. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Thinking about the speckled band, because it could be a snake, like in the opening cutscene, but it could be something else.
Unless we want to try and present the university pin to him.
Yeah, often when Phoenix would present the lawyer's badge, there'd be some funny conversations. Oh, buddy. Oh no, oh no, not again.
Okay, so I guess we can move to.
Because
oh well, we get.
Interestingly, yeah. So I'm just thinking, because there is sort of educational kind of elitism in. Anyway, I'm just interested if the rifts between university educated and otherwise educated at that particular time was a sensitive topic, because I know it still kind of stands to this day, that kind of stigma sometimes, unfortunately. But
oh, it's actually kind of early in the morning. Well, I mean, by my standards, I mean, they probably get up really early on this ship.
we didn't. I think she said that he would get up first thing to do his sword training. So.
Yeah, this reminds me of how I've seen the first class areas of planes, and it doesn't actually look all that first class to me. And yet it is so much more expensive. Ah, yes, the
Wonder why,
privileges, government privileges. getting upgraded. I think I can hear like the ship's like motor going.
I was just thinking that. I really like
Yeah,
that
I was almost
touch.
wondering if it was on like either of our microphones, but no, it's the
really,
game.
it's really good.
Yes, that area leads to the area for the hard people with no money. And that's an in-joke because when I was like 3 or something,
Young.
Yeah, I did like a dictaphone recording where I gone to a museum and seen like a train and it like the different like first class cabins of the train and the other areas, and it was like soft leather seats for people with money. And then here is hard wooden seats for the hard people with no money.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, I remember our parents said your vocabulary and your words were so interesting when you were a child. You started talking really early.
Yeah, I was quite an early speaker, but anyway. Oh, what, do you want the death glare instead?
I was about to say it's better than the death glare.
Do you want the death glare? Because I can give you the death glare if you want.
Oh, I wonder if this shows a map of the ship.
Oh no, now I'm just thinking of the SS Anne episode in the Pokemon anime.
Oh my goodness, I love that episode.
Yeah, and actually, like, as much as I'm not really a big fan of the Pokemon anime, those sequence of episodes might be some of my favorites. Oh no, is she gonna go full nerd on us now? But I mean, also there's the Earth's crust, and they're like connected to tectonic plates and stuff. Anyway, yeah, I was wondering about what this book might be.
Oh, death glare.
Oh yeah, so looking through a murder victim's diary for potential clues, that's not okay, but like looking at random books that are in the middle of nowhere and possibly private details about the runnings of the ship, that's fine.
Double standards. No, I guess her point was that it was his personal thoughts and he was their friend.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nothing to report, just like the gatekeeper in 3 Houses. Which people meme voted into Fire Emblem Heroes.
You told me, because I haven't played 3 Houses, but I am aware of the meme. No. Oh dear.
Don't take down. That's not a good idea.
I wonder if in the original Japanese she's using ultra polite language.
Yeah, Keigo.
Oh, that was mean.
Or, he's just a jerk.
Oh, what's your name, dude? Oh, Stroganoff. Another food pun.
And beef stroganoff.
Oh, I get it.
It was Mitrov Stroganov for meatloaf in Japanese, but I like this one better.
Yeah.
Well, we can talk to this guy.
Oh. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, that would be yes then.
Mm. Yeah, it's Russian for yes, yeah. 'Cause Niet is no.
Hmm. So that is not a pun name, it's taken directly from a Sherlock Holmes story.
Ah,
It's actually taken from The Adventure of the Speckled Band.
But you mentioned nothing really in that story is a spoiler necessarily for this.
Not necessarily, yeah.
Okay.
There's a few, like, in-jokes and references, but...
Okay. Oof. That was harsh.
I thought I was going to say something like that. I get the feeling that a lot of things aren't our business to this guy. I just realized, I don't know if this is intentional, but this guy's tie kind of looks like a fish.
Ah, I just noticed that. That's cool. Alleged criminal. Ooh.
Yeah, I think that actually is how Niet is written.
Ah, interesting. Oh, seems to have hit a nerve there.
Yeah, because like you'd think if there was like an ink pot crashing and a bit of a struggle that he would have noticed.
And he also was looking away.
Yeah.
Classic sign of not telling the truth. Sometimes. And the lobster whistles on top of the mountain. That's cool.
I've looked up a lot of like what idioms are in different languages,
Yeah,
and I think
I love it so much.
I think I had one of my personal favorites is like one equivalent of using a sledgehammer to crack a nut is something like a nuclear weapon on a sparrow.
Oh, basically means overkill. Doesn't
Overkill,
it?
yeah.
I remember learning French and at school, and our teacher would say, "Yep, so just remember, you can't just translate English idioms word for word and expect they'll make sense in another language. That's not how it works.
Yeah, I know there've been a few weird I don't know what this is actually, but like there's a few things I've seen that's like,
Oh, mousetrap.
I'm wondering if that's...
Is it cheese?
Yeah, because,
Yeah.
like, from what I've heard, cheese is actually, like, at least at this time, and even still now, like, cheese is actually quite, like, is not used in Japan at all,
Yeah.
very much. It's not common.
I think dairy in general is not that common in Japanese dishes, to my understanding. Apart from eggs, of course.
And now we're a pet again. And this thing looks like some kind of emergency bell.
Hang on a minute, did I just say then that eggs are dairy? Oh gosh.
I think you did.
I'm a bit tired. I think I was thinking about, my brain was like dairy and then vegan and then eggs being an animal product. Anyway.
The weird thing was, my brain was kind of thinking that too.
Yeah. Cámaras. Oh. Huh, there's kind of wisdom to that.
Yeah, they're actually, yeah, there is. Suppose we just examine this door now.
Oh.
So it's like, what, cavern 1.0001 or something.
Wow.
And I suppose this would be the other cabin. And the one we're not allowed into, apparently.
Oh. Oh gosh.
Herlock Sholmes, professional door kicker.
Oh yes, why kick a door down when you can just open it?
We should go in before Holmes kicks something. Like us. Is this gonna be a to be continued?
Ooh. Oh gosh.